Hello you guys, GutterRankings over here. I had a couple of battles the other day. You know that feeling when you're so angry you can just throw the DS? Well, that's usually a good indicator to stop playing. So I messed up my score quite a bit, but we've managed to climb back up to 1,489. I notice I keep telling you guys my score, but I haven't actually showed it to you. So just so that you can see it over there, 1,489. So we're 2 points from where we were, which was 1,491, 1,519. So this person does know a little bit what they're doing, of course struggling a little bit, but of course probably much better than me, so I have to focus quite hard on this one. The only mega possibility there is the mana trick, which is extremely fast. I can see they have tornadoes, so I'm gonna assume they're gonna want to use that because, well, it's their legendary. Also, of course, Amoonguss is extremely annoying and a big problem for me in many of the games. I'm gonna guess that's the sheer force for Alligator, so it's gonna be stacking a lot of attack power. And I'm also not particularly excited about the Hydreigon. Of course, I don't mind the Aegislash because Volbeat plays support in my team. However, I'm going to be guessing there is going to be Amoonguss, there is going to be Tornadus, there's going to be Manectric, and then which other one he's going to use I'm not too sure. Probably the Feraligatr, because he does not have that much to fear in my team. I would think that he might be thinking that, and Feraligatr might be able to help him out a lot. I do want to take, of course, the Persian with fake out support, which is one of my favorite things. I don't really see any... Oh wait, Manectric actually gets Intimidate once he megas. I do, however, still want to take Cincino to this fight. I'm thinking Volbeat might help out a lot as well. I'm not too sure about Girafarig, although Girafarig does roll the Amoonguss pretty well. So I think I'll be going with that. Marowak has a couple of disadvantages here, but it might have been nice to help get rid of the Manectric, which does not have a lot of defensive stats. I just think it's really fast and a special attacker. So let's see what Mr. Ash brings to us. Very unexpected start, to be honest. I'm going to guess the Tornadoes might want to set up some Tailwind support over there, so that's something I definitely don't want. I'm going to guess that the Aegislash might actually go for King's Shield, so I'll be going for the Fake Out and the Rock Blast onto Tornadoes. Might be extremely optimistic, and he might take out one of my Pokemon with Sacred Sword. Pretty bulky over there. Of course, being a legendary might be helping it out a bit. Aegislash did not go for the King Shield, so that does make me a bit worried. Probably be seeing Sacred Sword soon, or Flash Cannon, depending on what variant of Aegislash he's running. Alright, so it's the special attacker version, which can also be pretty terrifying. And here comes the Manectric. Manectric will Mega Evolve and bring forth Intimidate, which is something I'm not particularly fond of. So I'm thinking of bringing out the Volbeat just to take a special attack that might be coming his way, maybe a Discharge or something like that. I don't really expect him to do an overheat on Persian because of course it's low HP. So I'll definitely be going with the Tail Slap onto the Manectric from the Cincino side, hoping that it can survive a Mega Manectric Discharge or Thunderbolt or whatever he's going to be throwing at me. Wow, Cinccino outspeeds. That was extremely unexpected. Nice, and it even gets a crit in there as well. Will be interesting to see what it goes for. Hidden power. Did not expect that. And there goes Cinccino. Definitely be switching back into Persian with the fake out, hoping fake out will be enough to actually take the Manectric down. And of course something like a nice swagger onto that egg slash so that it can probably once off itself or just take a foul play to the face if it doesn't get rid of the Persian. Oh dear, and there goes Manectric. Anti-Dragon is coming to the fourth, which is definitely going to be a big problem for my Giraffe in the back. I do hope it can hit itself. That would be gold. Oh, and the flash cannon comes through. And there goes Persian. So we do have a bit of problems at the moment. Definitely have to try and shut the Hydreigon down as much as possible before going for a foul play with Giraffe. Hydreigon is just too powerful to allow any damage to Giraffe. I mean, Dark Pulse would probably be enough to actually end Giraffe, and I can't even use Mirror Coat because, of course, Mirror Coat is a psychic attack which does not affect Hydreigon in any way. My best bet to get through that Hydreigon is probably just going to be to Seismic Toss it, which is really not a gamble that we want to take, but we don't really have much of a choice at the moment. So I'll be doing a Thunder Wave there onto the Hydreigon. Not too sure if I should actually just go for the foul play onto it or the foul play onto the Eggy Slash. Either way, I can't really do nothing, and Eggy Slash has not yet King shielded, so it might still shift its position there. But that Hydreigon does have to go as soon as possible. Being swaggered, the foul play might not be doing that bad of a damage, but I'm not too sure about his attack stat. So overall, to be safe, it might just be a better idea to target the Eggy Slash with foul play. Hydreigon is a big problem for my team. I don't really have, oh gosh, anything that can take it out. That swagger actually helped him out a lot in the sense, of course, of that U-turn's attack power. It's a bit problematic. Of course, the Intimidate doesn't really matter for Giraffe because it will be going for foul play that uses the opponent to stack that any case. And there is the weakness policy. So many problems in this battle. I just really hope the confusion pulls through for me. And it does not. But Giraffe is of course still type normal and psychic, so it takes absolutely no damage. So from Volbeat I'll be going for the Seismic Toss and definitely protecting the Giraffe, expecting Giraffe to be taken out. Nice to see Aegislash going back into its defensive stance. That is not nice to see. Mega Manectric over it. Very nice to see the Volbeat actually surviving that though. Biggest problem at the moment is that Hydreigon. It can seriously deal insane damage to Giraffe, which is something I'm really not excited about. No, of course, don't want to lose the Volbeat either, but going for a Swagger might just be the safest bet there, and I think I should remain on the offensive. You know what? Might just actually Swagger the Aegislash. This is going to be the turn that decides game. He might expect the Protect onto Giraffe. So perhaps putting the Swagger onto the Aegislash again might be my best bet, and to go for a foul play. And really hope that the paralysis helps out a little. Oh, it was gonna go for the Shadow Sneak, I think, onto Volbeat. Hopefully onto the Giraffe. Nice. Now it is going to be me and Lady Luck. Of course, I want to get a little bit more HP, hoping that's gonna help me a bit. So I'll be going for the Protect actually. And then we can also see what his plan is. Plan is to U-turn. So giving him the luxury of the Swagger might not really be something that I want to do. I'm not too sure how much damage the Swagger would actually do to Volbeat. I guess that this might actually be the turn that decides game. I have two options. Go for the Seismic Toss, see how much damage that does. Probably going to do half of what he has left. Or I can go for a Swagger, which I take the massive risk of boosting his attack power and actually taking a crap ton of damage. I don't really want to rely too much on Lady Luck in this case. So I think I'm going to be going for the dangerous play, and that is to do the Seismic Toss. Wow, what a gamble! This battle is so intense. But of course I saw a Seismic Toss hit about half of that, so I can probably finish Hydreigon over there with one more Seismic Toss. And this should be game. Yes! Alrighto! Another episode done. This was episode 6 of GutterRankings, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope also that I'll be seeing you for the next one. GutterRankings signing out.